And I'm here because...
What were you doing at the Applebee's last Christmas?
What wasn't I doing? It was free sausage night. Wait, last Christmas I got circumcised.
You got one phone call, bub! Did you murder the son of the mayor? Where's the kid hiding? Why is Adam Sandler still making movies but for Netflix?
Ignore him.
Do these stripes make me look fat?
If this has something to do with Sonic Boom, I had no involvement with that.
Why have you not followed me on the Instagram?
We wanted to ask you some questions.
What kind of questions?
Why did John leave Game Grumps?
Bumblebee, focus.
Sorry, I don't want to ruin this. This is fun.
Yeah, it's a magical thing. Listen, do you know where the Matrix is?
Now that you mention it, I forgot the last time I saw it. I've been more focused on my hobbies.
We've got 'em right where we want 'em. What kind of hobbies?
Don't ask me.
Oh, silly crosshairs, it can't be that bad.
I like men.
Well, now you know. Wait, why do you need to be circumcised?
I like men too.
Shut the front door, really?
Well, yeah, I love Santa, the Easter Bunny, and my good buddy Crosshairs.
Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we should do a three-way.
Oh, I love movies.
I'm in the stupidest room in the whole lock.
Sorry, doesn't look like I have the Matrix, but maybe I can help you guys out.
Why would you want to do that?
'Cause I live for finding the right man.
You can find Santa? I really need to give him my list. I don't trust the post office.
If you love giving Santa things, ho, hook it up to my luscious rear panel, you squirrely sailor you.
What?
Sorry, we already have enough idiotic ass tots on our team.
Oh, there's no need to call you that.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, Crosshairs, I know you love me.
Who said anything about love? Baby, yeah!
I'll slit all your fucking throats.
Ride me like a prime would, yeah, baby!
Bumblebee, do me a favor.
What is it?
Go with Tailgate. Let him make a man out of you.
I can't. I got Legos to play with.
You're not playing with your Lego right now.
But I want to play with my Legos.
No, you get Mega Blocks and like it, bitch.
But there's no Duplo.
This is the laziest three-way ever.
Do you need any help?
Wow, he's the biggest pussy on this ship.
You realize we have a cat? And you're one to talk pussy scream?
That's uncalled for.
It's true, though.
Come here, little birdie. I'll protect you.
Whoa. It usually doesn't get used to people right away.
I'm pretty likable, and birds seem to like me.
Yet I still don't like you. Or anyone. I hate everyone.
Are we not supposed to care about the Earth's wildlife?
I mean, before I snap their necks.
I don't like you holding my bird.
Who's that?
We don't talk about him. In fact, don't make eye contact.
Why?
Some say he killed multiple Autobots with a single punch without a care. There's some cons who are scared because he killed some Decepticons for not giving him the correct soda. Some have even said that his soul is darker than Unicron's.
And you believe that?
I'm not sure, but I can only imagine what insane things are going inside his head. I'm scared.
A man has fallen into the river of Lego City, and And I think I know who pushed him. Spinister is such an underrated character. He's screaming full-on Decepticon with his military-style alt mode and colors invented just for the Decepticons. Try to prove me wrong. He did get more notice in the IDW comics and had a few figures, but never seems to warrant retail mainline notice. Originally dual-wielding Target Master, Spinister would rather take his time to sneak an attack on the Autobots. If you even notice the sound, it's probably too late, and the assassin has you right where he wants you. And just like his mainline release, he took his sweet time getting a figure of this size. Big thanks to 01 Transfan for sending this out. Spinister transforms into a military-style helicopter, probably not Black Ops with the colors of dark blue, purple, and an almost pink. Decepticon vibe check, anyone? I feel like they could have gone brighter, but even then, how does this guy sneak up on people? It's like a ninja wearing a hazard vest. They got the essentials, even pulling a few new tricks like the feet used as the wings, but I'm starting to realize just how clunky this is. It's what I should have expected, but I get the realization seeing it in person. Oh good, a secondary canopy underneath like a spare tire. This is used for the robot mode to flesh and even out the legs, so more on this later, but to its credit, at least it gets one leg out of the way, so the front cockpit isn't too clunky managing two legs. You ever put a circle in clutter and call it a rocket launcher? Seems like that's what the arms tried to do. Looks like there's a porthole formed by the elbow, but I can't seem to get anything in it. Not even the blast effects seem to stick. The weapons fit well underneath the feet, adding more arsenal to the vehicle itself, and the helicopter propellers spin freely. Smaller one is alright, but the main one spins really well, almost a surprise, could even cut up vegetables for a smoothie. There's certainly things I like about this. Cockpit and front section have some good texturing, the tail end is smooth, landing gear on the bottom, though how useful is one anyway? And the colors, while clashing, are a standout. But I don't think it all comes together. It's like they had an idea of how much effort to put in and stopped there. Keep in mind, and credit to Dr. Lockdown, if you're having trouble keeping the underside in place, rotate the hip and leg section. It should do the trick. And now you know. And knowing makes you feel better about yourself. If this is what you expect from Spinister, then you're getting what you asked for. Don't get me wrong, nothing is a buzzkill, just not what I was hoping for. Robot mode! After a very finicky transformation, it's weird to see someone having 3 different main colors and still fit the nature of the Decepticons. Mostly a dark purple, this pinkish color, and dark blue. This is essentially what it should look like, but the complete separation of the lower body doesn't flow naturally. With his navy blue jeans, it seems either the Siege Decepticons are wearing pants or the Autobots are just naked. While you can feel the essence, the sheer soul of Spinister, they did make some changes, like the back tail sticking up like Sandstorm, and instead of 1 leg, they properly cloned it to have 2. They're pretty well matched, even the front detail on the knee is mirrored. However, there's a landing gear on one side, and the one foot moves further forward than the other. Glad he's got a wind turbine on his back, at least Evil is saving energy. Does it power up the elbow rockets? Back propeller seems to wobble, and with aggressive play, will move out of place. But with the transformation, a tab attempts to lock it upwards, and you can move it down. Blackout confirmed. Head is clearly a Decepticon, don't even try it, with the bright blue face mask sporting the spikes of a Decepticon logo extended to make antennas of a Bayverse Decepticon. It's so bad, it's daringly good. Did someone say articulation? Ball jointed head, shoulders out and in, forward to back, rotation below, double elbow, wrist rotates, waist rotates, hips forward to back, out and in, rotation below, knee bend, foot tilt, another foot tilt, and up and down. Articulation is typical for the Siege line, but with more foot movement, which is overly impressive. The amount of poses this guy can accomplish is mind-blowing, and shows the line is an upgrade to what we were getting from previous toys. Let's take a look at the accessories. While similar in shape and function, his 2 weapons with double firing mechanisms are colored in different primary colors. Both have pegs and holes allowing them to stack in either way as an additional gimmick, and can cover the hand just a bit to feel embedded. Not the traditional target masters like the G1 similar to Scoop, however they are released separately, one with a new name in the Phantom Strike pack. He's covered in portholes including the bottom of the feet and small pegs for blast effects. Those ones behind the blades? Why, what's the point? It's as useful as a chair with no seat. Those are oddly specific scratch marks. The legs look like scratched up jeans, and the arms feel out of place with the primary purple color. He's still a wonderful piece with nice details, but can you have too much of a good thing? Well, he's towering over most deluxe figures. Oh, look at the freak. Disclaimer, tall people are beautiful. It's true, there's more to love here. Spinister is exactly what he should be. I always wanted a Spinister in the toy line, but I think my issue is, with the long wait, I expected something more from it. Maybe brighter colors or something, but that's not to say he's bad. The engineering is advanced, even for a figure of his class. He helps add to the Decepticons, and is something we need. It's about time we got him in a main toy line, and it's good he has the chance to be in major collections out there. And the award for most Decepticon ever.
Cybertron repaint of Brimstone.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Checkmate, atheists.
Hot Rod definitely knows the deluxe class, because one, the articulation better, two, it doesn't look like absolute shit like all the other Hot Rods, and three, these deluxe class toys come with the effect parts that you can attach, and he's got the flame effects coming out of the smoke.
How do you know, Brian?
Because I'm a fucking genius!
That's fair.
I had no idea where you were going with that. That's the best part of it.
I question everything.
Did I hear Stephen Hawking from Beyond the Grave?
Did you say queef vegetables?
What?
just the genuine, what?
The amount of confusion on your voice has caused eagle shits.
Oh no.
Have we gotten that part in our friendship where we're finally like, fucking what, dude?
Will you be good?
Yes!
Well, let me do my job.
I'm gonna think of Catbug.
The fuck's a cat bug?
Oh, come on, don't be a dummy. It's the most adorable freak of nature the internet... Never mind, that's a lie.
Anyways, do you have any knowledge on the whereabouts of the Matrix? I don't know. I can't help you. I'm too busy on something. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, something.
What? You don't interrogate me. I interrogate you.
I wish. Maybe then I could be a part of things.
I said I don't know nothing. Why did you bring me here? Wait, are you considering the three-way?
I always wanted to be interrogated.
Bumblebee, get back here.
I told you not to tell anyone. You're telling everyone!
Where am I? Where's my bar?
I don't know, sir.
Please don't kill me.
Swiggity swooty, coming for that booty. I love your twat.
Yo, Jazz the player in the house! Check out my Twitter, dog!
You are the most racist person I've ever met!
Where were you yesterday at 5:37 when Ultra Magnus got a call from someone anonymous? Making a machine that makes Sharknadoes, you know, the usual.
Why are you doing my job?
I feel important.
I don't care about then. I care about you and me, baby.
I was Skyping with Cliffjumper!
This is the total opposite of secretly interrogating people in secret, telling them in secret!
This isn't my bar.
I was getting visa.
Please don't kill me.
Looking at pictures. that I must now burn. What if you took Doritos and sexed them with brownies? Imagine the babies. Drownies.
Yo, rap battle! Love you, girl! You my world, girl!
Why?
Well then, that's all the information we needed.
Wait a minute, I gotta ask. Why did none of you RSVP for my birthday party?
These walls are a lie.
Please don't kill me.
I did. Fuck Pepsi.
Toads! Hashtag roasted rave Nesquik!
You're incredibly racist!
Alright, you can go.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, Grimlock never came in. I think we should go and see him.
We're going on a journey!
You're full of shit.
Prime, I need to speak with you.
If it's about the whole music video I did with Jazz and Tailgate, I swear I was drugged.
It's not about that.
I know. You finally want to invest in my project of combining all the wood in the world and making a super wood.
It's about the Matrix.
Well, that's a little odd and random.
How? Everyone's been talking about it.
Your face has been talking about it.
Optimus, please, I need you to remember. When was the last time you saw the Matrix?
Remember this guy? Remember when he introduced Bayhem to a new audience? Thanks! I think. As a little kid, I had just gotten into Transformers, and had a good time too because they had just announced a full-on live-action film inspired by the idea. I went into the theater and witnessed the very first of this new breed of robots as this character storms in. Massive, especially considering the origins of the Micromaster, this out-of-hand machine is destructive, powerful, yet can be absolutely quiet in his approach. In taking orders from Starscream, he was never truly happy, but what kept him on track was the lead-up to reviving their glorious leader. I'm not going to repeat this for every review, but the Studio Series figures comes with the background. This one resembles the very first scene with the Operation Base, iconic for his chaos. Blackout transforms into the recognizable 4500X MH-53 helicopter. That is, if you can get the panels lined up. Nearly a shell former with parts you can't expect to tab in right. A little bit of a mess, but I happen to be alright with the majority. This thing is huge! I'll try to get most of it shown, but with the width of the blades, I might just fold it up for some space. Look, I'm not complaining. There's just more to love because this is nearly a model. The round cockpit, oh, I'm just screaming, it's a Decepticon! Fly, you fools! Would be nice if he had a hologram pilot, but rather you get his head going tee. Some details highlighted with paint applications, including the logos with his very name and 4500X. Something's not right. That's better. The main propeller spins, but sadly there's a lot of friction. Good for the robot mode, but it would be cool to feel the massive propellers rotate. The back one does, and is his primary weapon that detaches, making things awkward. Also, there's a peg on top, so you can add Scorpnock, and there's a scorpion on the tail of the plane! Check out the rivets! Detail work! These things! These other things! It has become apparent that I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to helicopter mechanics and their functions. All I know is big heli cool. There's appropriate landing gear and you can store Scorponok underneath the tail. Though it's made abundantly clear this is not a good look for it. The third-party update does have a removable cover, but this is just the pure Hasbro toy. It's not even completely hollow to keep the size, which is amazing. I have to do this. If you open up the top, you can got to the chopper! I can't get over how big this is. Put a Bowmaster near it and it looks like a pilot. Every figure seems to shrink like it just got out of the wash. Even the Deluxe and Voyagers cower before it. I miss old leader figures. I'm guessing this is on purpose, although necessary for the transformation, but the propellers going back? Nice nod. Though, they open up in a very specific way, and all the propellers match, so keep your attention on it. Visually stunning, and so much fun just to hold and swing around. I feel like I'm recounting the film's first scene, while just enjoying the vehicle as itself. Large and amazing to look at. Robot mode. This figure is certainly clunky in sections, such as the arms made from origami, and feet with shoes of tall sandals. The torso's got some junk, but to its credit, it does feel like it's trying, and certain things are appropriate, including what is believed to be the massive EMP giving him severe back pain. Looking head on, that's pretty much the major things I would change. As inhumane as this sounds, I'd cut the webbing in his toes, and the hefty arms with backwards missiles, it seems, but there's so much going on that it's easy to get distracted. I love the torso and recognized canopy. Reminds me when alt mode kibble was acceptable and felt like a transformer. The legs, while skinny and chicken-legged, are detailed like crazy. I even love the panel and knee pad that can move to change dimensions. I don't even mind the clamp hands, though it seems like he's that guy. You know, the one where everyone's trying to get work done and he's in the back doing the chicken dance. That head sculpt is wonderful. It's got the spiked insect Decepticon design with red beady eyes Prime might want to tear apart. The metallic color would be nice if it didn't feel applied for the sake of it, and didn't stand out from the rest of the figure where details are mostly unpainted with the sand blue color pattern. Even the back of the head just looks weird. Did someone say, articulation? Ball jointed head, shoulders out and in, forward to back rotation below, elbow bend, hands move, fingers open, hips out and in, forward to back rotation below, knee bend, other knee bend, foot forward to back, and foot tilt. Posability is... it's a good thing he looks good just standing there. There's plenty in the legs, even additional stability from the knee, but this hip flap barely gets out of the way, and the shoulders can kiss a dog's anus. The in and out joint just looks so awkward, and thanks to the shoulder stuff that restricts any joy. Just like quality control. It's tricky to love, but it's hard to hate with his powerful stance. He loses the size much like how the original was a small Voyager, especially compared to Megatron, but he was tall anyways. Plus, considering modern leaders are now borderline in the class, and his incredible heft, I feel like it works, and I can't argue with the majestic cape. It's official, every good villain has a cape. You can open this entire thing up and he could look bigger against predators. You could also flip up the gun for tit weapon. Let's take a look at the accessories. He comes with the back propeller that spins freely and was used in the film. Plugs into a basic port on the side, and I prefer plugging it in this way to keep the weapon portion forward. Just what we need, more stuff in the arms. He also has another character, Scorpknock. Awesome way to have him in the line in this size without making a new class or people complaining about buying a super small deluxe. Painted simply with silver, gold, and red eyes, and articulation is limited to the arms and tail. You can hold it, but I don't think scorpions like it. Or you can fold up the arms and tail to attach it to the back and detach much like in the film. Pretty obvious, but it's more to look at than, ooh, lousy panels. Wow, a fidget spinner? How special. I've got to mention that kibble sells pretty nicely with the... let's call them intakes. I'm not gonna bother. Another good thing is the main gray color that borders from original Blackout or Grindor in the second film. So initially, you can use them for both characters. But it's Blackout for me. Can't resist the original cast. This figure is nowhere near perfect. Transformation is difficult, although I seem to take not too many issues with it. And the robot mode has kibble placed in areas that just affect the look. But there's something about the look that exceeds my major complaints and keeps them to be nitpicks. If you get the upgrade kits or third-party remixes, I'd say Blackout just has a wonderful essence to him that really makes him feel powerful. I don't have an issue with having him in my collection, and honestly, he needed a brand new toy from his previous mainline figure. If you can get with the transformation, either mode is amazing. Even he knows to come in with a boom. But that's also the Bayverse style.